Welcome to WB Mason Postgame Extra exclusively on SNY.TV. Well, the Mets got themselves a victory on Saturday afternoon, 5-4 over the San Francisco Giants. The winning run scoring in the bottom of the ninth when Buster Posey threw away a potential double play relay to first base, allowing Ruben Tejada to scoot home with the winning run in what was a mistake-filled game.
It was a roller coaster. I mean, I'm just glad we came out on top, and come back tomorrow and get another one.
I was running and saw him touch home plate, and I said, well, I'm out. Well, I'm going to make sure he doesn't get the ball at first. And I wanted to make sure it was a clean slide. I wasn't trying to hurt him in any way, and I just, clipped his heel a little bit, and the rest is history.
We've said from day one that we're not going to give up and we're not going to back down from any challenge that's in front of us. And I think, you saw it last night. We battled back, and then again today, so the team's got a lot of fight in them, and we're going to keep going out there and playing hard day after day.
Neuenhuis was the batter, and he had missed a key fly ball off Brandon Belt earlier in the game. He came up, hit a one-hopper to Brandon Belt, who made a nice play to Posey at the plate. He was going to try to complete the double play, but great slide by Scott Hairston that took Posey out. He threw it into right field, and the Mets won a very sloppy game.
The Mets took a 4-1 lead to the ninth. 2 out. Looked like the game was over when Belt hit the pop-up, but it fell in for a double. 2 runs scored to tie the game. John Roush did a nice job, struck out Angel Pagan to keep the game tied before the Mets won it. But lost in all that is the performance of Mike Pelfrey, who threw 8 terrific innings.
I'm a lot more freer, and I think the velocity has been better, and the sinker's been great. And I think that's a product of allowing me to get my hand on top of the ball and out front. And, so that aspect, it's been pretty good. And today I thought, the stretch was good except for the Melky Cabrera bat when I walked him. I think that was the only time that I was kind of dragging my arm. So when Dan came out, I immediately said, I'm dragging, right? And he goes, yeah, you're dragging. So, we tried to make that adjustment right there. But, I thought that, for the most part, I've been able to get on top of the ball. The balls have great movement and, good sink. So, that's important for me.
I wanted him to walk off that mound, even though he didn't get the win today. He pitched like the Mike Pelfrey we know he can be. And I want that feeling to last. I don't want the feeling of, hey, he gives up 2 runs, now I got to go get him. Now all of a sudden they tie the game up when you didn't have the closer in the game. I didn't want that to happen to him.
Actually the pop-up there, I was in the training room, and let's go celebrate. And I turned around and walk, and people start screaming behind me. And I go, what the heck? I didn't even see it. And I said, oh, my gosh.
In the 162 games, you're going to have tough losses. We had one last night. Came back today, played very well until the 9th inning. But that's part of the game here today. And if you at this level, you're going to escape death a few times, and sometimes you're going to get shot. And today, fortunately, we escaped it.
Pelfrey was fantastic. It really was a great pitcher's duel for the 6 or 7 innings. Vogelsong in there was Ryan Vogelsong was outstanding, but Pelfrey was better. 8 innings, 1 run, coming off 6 innings, 1 run in Citizens Bank Park. So he's put together 2 fantastic starts for Pelfrey here in April.
So the Mets snap a 3-game losing streak. They even up the series with the Giants at a game apiece. Game 3 of the series on Sunday afternoon with Dylan G going for the Mets against Tim Lincecum. 1 o'clock the game time on Sunday. That game will be seen on Pix 11. That'll do it for WB Mason Postgame Extra. Be sure to join us after every game for exclusive coverage on SNY.TV.